drop the mic.
Thank you. Hey, name's Tom. Everyone calls me Thomas. You guys know where I can find an orphanage? I'm asking for a friend. Anybody? No? Big gray brick building, chain link fence, barbed wire on top. Little like Charles Dickens boys with wool caps walk around going, "Excuse me, governor, spare old halfpence." No? Because like, the thing is, I've never actually seen an orphanage. Like, where do orphans go? I mean, I understand that there's like foster homes and such, but I mean, like, the orphan to foster home ratio is like askew, right? Like, there's definitely more orphans than foster homes. So my question is, where do all the orphans go? I like to think that someone just takes like a box full of orphans, and they just leave them in front of a grocery store with a sign that says, free orphans to a good home. It's just like a box full of orphans, like clawing at the box and yipping and mewing. Little girl walks by and she's like, Mommy, can I take that orphan home with me? He smiled at me. Meanwhile, the little orphan's in the box. He's like, please, governess, I've been out in the cold for 6 hours. I can't feel me little orphan fingers. I can sing and dance. I don't want Papa. And then they take him home, and that's how adoption works. Either that, or the only other thing I can think of is like, some guy just takes like a bushel of orphans. He grabs them and he sets them loose in like a Costco or a BJ's. And he's like, there you go, orphans. There's enough free samples here to last you a couple of weeks. I'll be back when someone adopts you. And then they roam free in the BJ's. Being an orphan's gotta suck. Like, can you imagine? It's adoption day at the Sam Clubs in Waldorf. All these couples, they've lined you up. They're judging you and your fellow orphans. They're like, I like this orphan, the rest of you suck. And then there's that one orphan kid standing in the corner. He doesn't stand a chance. Nobody likes him because he smells like maple syrup. Hey, you guys know the kid I'm talking about, right? Like, he's somehow always able to smell like maple syrup. I have no idea how or why. It's like 4 in the afternoon and this kid smells like pancakes. Come on, little orphan, breakfast was hours ago.
Have any other material you can share with us that's not particularly focused on orphans, or people that may be in the room that are orphans or may have orphans in their family?
Any orphans in the room?
Any other material would be great.
Speaking of parents, I was getting lunch with my mom the other day. And I don't know if I should be happy or disappointed in myself that I was able to convince that woman to download Grindr on her phone. For those of you who don't know, Grindr is a gay dating app. She knows what's up. So I'm like, hey Mom, download Grindr. We can chat up sometime. It'll be great. And I just want to preface, I'm not gay. I used to have Grindr as a joke, but like a lot of stuff in my life, that ended up blowing up in my face. Thank you all very much. That's all the material I have planned for tonight. And you all have a wonderful evening.